What's up YouTube, I'm FuzzyMotion, and today we're talking about the semifinalists in the ESL One Cologne's 2015 CSGO Championship Tournament. Yes, that's right, we're talking about the championships. Once again, what are you even doing? Ninjas in pajamas. See that? The only thing that's not green is NIP. The winners from today were Envious, Solo Mid, Virtus.Pro, and Fnatic. And my goodness, most of those matches were very good. Envy played their nuts off in this matchup. I got a chance to watch Envy play Na'Vi in Inferno, and there was one point where they were down 13-7. 13-7. And it's the first map. And you're wondering, it's a best of three, so you're wondering, oh man, if they lose this, they're going to have to go and play the next map, and how are they going to react and respond? It's a lot more playing time. They went and won that whole map, and they only let Na'Vi score one more point, I think. No, I'm sorry. It was 12-7. 12-7 they were down, and they let Na'Vi score one more point, and they came roaring back to win 16-13. Kenny S was like a madman, and using his AWP in ways that only us mere mortals can dream of. It was fantastic. When they needed to, they turned it on. It was amazing. Team Solo Mid playing Team Kinguin. At no point did I think Team Solo Mid was anywhere else but the driver's seat. They took command of that whole matchup from start to finish, and you know, they took care of business. They did what they had to the English team. Moving on to the next round, good for them. I'm not going to say it wasn't exciting. It was exciting to watch. It's just, you know, at no point did you feel like they were ever out of control. Team Kinguin, you just felt like they were just holding on for dear life. There was one point where you felt like they were going to make a comeback. I mean, Solo Mid won 8 rounds in a row, and then towards the end, I think it was on Dust 2, towards the end they started putting things together, and they won 6 rounds to kind of answer back. But then, you know, Solo Mid just kind of pulled away, and there's nothing really you can do about it. I didn't get to watch the matchup between Virtus.Pro and Ninja in Pajamas. I did have it on, but it's just too painful to watch. Ninjas in Pajamas is very underwhelming at this point. Like, if you look back on any of these tabs here, you'll notice that they're always, you know, in the finals or from the quarterfinals on, a big player as far as a team in these tournaments. But since Counter-Strike has been getting a lot more notoriety, and a lot more people and teams have been changing, and the game has been evolving a little bit, you notice that they've started to fall back. I don't know if that's just because they become stagnant, or the competition's become that much harder, or maybe a combination of the two. I really don't know, but it looks like Ninjas in Pajamas has some soul searching to do, because they played Virtus.Pro very tough the first match, and they lost 16-14, I believe it was. But then after that, Virtus.Pro was just in the driver's seat, and they rolled them 16-4. Is that how you want to go out? Like a bitch? The last matchup between Fnatic and Luminosity was well, it was exactly how you think it would go. Luminosity came back. Luminosity is a Brazilian team. They came back in the second matchup, and they tried to, you know, put a vibe for that second match to push 3 rounds. But, you know, Fnatic is just too good. It's too good, and they shut the door on them in that second matchup. I think they lost. Fnatic won 16-14, and I mean, that's just, you know what that is? That's leadership. That's teamwork. It's just experience. Let's talk about the semifinalists matchups as they are. We got Team Envious and Team Solo Mid. This is a tough one, because I think it could go either way. I think Team Solo Mid is a very strong team, but here's the thing. At no point in this whole tournament did Team Solo Mid have any sort of adversity. From the beginning, they've won every single one of their matches, hands down, without any fanfare. I don't think any of their teams have scored over 10 points. I don't think any of their teams, their players, have gone negative. In the last matchup between Team Kinguin, nobody went negative. Nobody went negative in either of those matches. In every other matchup, somebody went negative on the team. Even Fnatic, nobody went negative on Team Solo Mid. They haven't had to battle against adversity. They haven't had their backs up against the wall. Although that may be the case because, you know, they've been playing well and their strategies are good. Team Envious, on the other hand, has had to battle adversity. They have been down by 6 or more rounds in a matchup, and they have had to battle back and come roaring back to come win a match. I think that sort of resolve has to mean something in a matchup like this, especially at this part of the tournament. I think we'll pick Team Envious, but again, I would not be surprised one bit if Team Solo Mid walked away with this and they were just kind of taking care of business and making it look easy. Virtus.Pro and Fnatic. Virtus.Pro has played an admirable tournament at this part of, you know, this part. I think they're benefiting from a very good bracket, however, because, you know, they've come out of this pool right here, which is Cloud9, Mouse Sports, and Team Immunity, and then they just jumped right to Ninjas and Pajamas. And Ninjas and Pajamas, as I just mentioned, Nip hasn't been playing all that well to begin with. They played well to get to this point, no doubt about it, but I just don't think that they have had to come up against any sort of adversity in the tournament whatsoever. So, you know, judging from that, you know, Fnatic's just a very strong team. I'd be surprised to see Fnatic lose at this point. And I don't see anybody beating Fnatic up until at least the finals. And then we'll see how these two teams play and hopefully make it out of there. It looks like we can pick a champion. See, this is weird. I wish they weren't doing this all on the same day. I think the safe bet is to pick Fnatic, just based on, you know, what we want for points and whatnot, because we just need 17 more points and we get gold. I think the safe bet's Fnatic. But again, I mean, if Team Envious comes out of this this matchup strong, they very well could have a chance at the championship. You know, it's just hard to say. I wouldn't be able to say until I saw these two matchups. I'll pick this right now just to be safe, so I don't forget about it. But you know, it's really hard to say. The only other thing we have to talk about are the player matchups, which I didn't even realize that this was happening. If you bought player capsules, you could use these for the Group 1 stages, the highest headshot percentage, most first kills, which I wasn't even taking advantage of. But in all fairness, I don't have any of these stickers, and I wouldn't have bought any extra stickers to pick these individuals. So it's not like it really, you know, I'm really hurting so much from it. What we're looking at right now is we're going to pick the best KDR. I think Envy is going to win, but I think Team Solo is going to have a better KD. Oh, shit. Man, I have to pick a person with the best KD? Alright, since the only person I have is Happy, I guess I'll pick him. Let's go ahead and pick Happy. And do I have... I don't even think I have anybody from Fnatic. I have two people from Virtus.Pro. I was doing some shopping last night and I realized people from Virtus.Pro, they had a better return on their stickers, so I bought some capsules, and Pasha Biceps actually had the best return on his sticker. So, you know what? I'll go ahead and pick him. Commentators have said Bialy is probably the weakest link of everybody, although I don't think that Virtus.Pro will win. They, you know, best KD, why not? Same discussion, right? I don't think Happy's going to have the best, but then that means I think Virtus.Pro is going to have it. Alright, fine. Let's say Happy has the best one. I don't know. I don't expect to win any of these. These are too hit or miss. Guys, thanks so much for watching the video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button. Write down in the comment section below what you think is going to happen. Was there anything I missed? Was there something else that you saw that you actually thought would make you pick a different team? I don't know. Did you see the tournament? Tell me your thoughts. YouTube, as always, will see you in the next one.